What is going on, guys? It's your bro Rover Games back with another vid, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys the Infinite Warfare Zombies trailer. Now, we've learned a lot from the past couple days. We learned a lot from the stream they had, but we're going to get right into this. So with this first shot, you can see that the map is going to be called Zombies in Spaceland, and it's going to be an amusement park map. Now, from the stream yesterday, they said that the map spaces that you can run around and stuff are going to be wider than Treyarch Zombies, so it will be easier to maneuver around the map. But I do think personally that this map is going to be bigger, especially because just the amount of stuff that you can fit in an amusement park. I think they can make this a really big map, and they can also be really creative. They have made traps, or like the amusement park rides, a bunch of traps, and the snowy mountain sort of thing in the very back, I believe, is where you can ride and shoot the targets that you saw in the trailer. Now, these next two shots aren't that important. You get a nice little zombie jump scare, and then you get a nice good view of the park from below. Now, this arcade is actually going to be more important than you think. We learned from the stream that this is where you go where you die, and you can actually earn your way back into the living. So if you're on a really high round and you die, you can earn your way back. But I guess I don't know if it's going to be too hard or too easy. I don't know. You just play a bunch of games, and if you get enough points, you can earn your way back to life by buying a new life. On these upcoming shots, we just get a all-around view of what the map is going to be like, sort of the themes of the map, and the actual first look of our real zombies. And you can see that they're all decked out in these 80s wear. That's kind of the theme of the map, knowing that this map is from the 80s, and they're just wearing their 80s clothes, they're dancing, and they've also got yellowish orangish eyes. Please remember that they've got yellowish orangish eyes. That'll come into play in a later part of the video. Now, this is where we get our first good look of the zombie characters buying a door, so it might be the buddy pal system they were talking about, or it might not. We'll just have to see in a game. Now, this is probably one of the coolest parts of the whole entire trailer. You can see the 4 characters running through whatever place they bought into, but you can see the very front one holding an axe, so melee weapons are definitely confirmed in Infinite Warfare Zombies, and then you can see the other 3 zombie characters trailing behind them. Now you can see all the characters shooting at the zombies, and you can actually see one of the wonder weapons of the map, or I believe so, that it's going to be one of the wonder weapons. It's Sally holding it. It's sort of like the sentry gun, but it's shooting out a beam of laser. You can actually see it in action right here, right now, and you can see it across your screen. It's going crazy. I don't know if it's going to be overpowered or what, but we'll just have to test it in game and see what it's like, and see if their wonder weapons are going to be heading in the right direction or in the wrong direction. Now, this part isn't really that important. You just see them firing on the zombies. Now you can see the zombies being herded up, so training is definitely going to be a thing in Infinite Warfare Zombies. And then you can see this nice big explosion, and I don't know what triggered that. It might be a gun, it might just be something in the background, but we'll just have to find out. After that, you get a nice little movie cliche type of explosion where the characters are running away, and then again you can see the axe, so melee weapons are definitely there. Now, this is the first type of trap we've seen, and it honestly reminds me of the one on Ascension, and as you can see, it's just flinging the zombies away. It's almost exactly like the one on Ascension, but I do like this trap. I think it's a great idea by Infinite Warfare, and I cannot wait to use it in the actual game. Now, here we get a look at the roller coaster ride that I'm almost 100% sure is going to have an Easter egg in it, and you can actually see some sort of floating trophy right before you enter, but in there you're just shooting targets, and I believe so much that there's going to be an Easter egg by shooting. And this is actually the new monkey bomb. It's like the equivalent to it. It just makes them break dance, and then it just explodes right in their face. You're showing every single one of the zombies. It's actually really cool, and I like it. Now, here where the player introductions start. These first 2 don't really have that much information, so I'm just going to let them roll. So here in this shot, we get the first look of the magic wheel. Now, the magic wheel is definitely the equivalent to the mystery box. We got that confirmed in the stream, and she actually managed to get one of the wonder weapons. And this is the same laser cannon, sort of. I don't even know what to call it, but there you go. There's a really good view of it, and we'll get to see this in game. But the magic wheel is definitely the same thing as the mystery box in Treyarch Zombies. It does the same exact thing. There's going to be a light in the sky pointing to where it's at, and so Sally's little player intro is definitely one of the useful ones out of all. I think it was the most useful one, because AJ's intro doesn't really do much. He just says, oh yeah, all he does is say, who invited clowns? I hate clowns. Now, speaking of clowns, we actually get this little segment where they show us these weird dressed zombie clowns. In fact, what I'm thinking this is going to be, I bet this is going to be sort of like the specialty round, or like the dogs and Treyarch Zombies, and I don't think they're going to be too hard to kill at all. Now you can see our characters running towards the dance floor, and then the zombies chasing after them, and in a little you'll see what that dance floor can do. and then at the very top of the room is the disco ball. So I'm about to have to talk sort of fast for this next segment, but right now there's nothing new here, but we're about to get a boatload of new information and cool stuff. So in this shot, AJ is wearing, if you can actually see, you'll get a better view in a minute, but you can see him wearing Galvaknuckles. So Galvaknuckles are one of the melee weapons confirmed in Infinite Warfare Zombies. Next, we see Sally or someone using this special ability of hers. I'm not sure what it is. I bet it has something to do with the cards that they mentioned in the stream a couple days ago. And then after you see this, some sort of boss zombie or something slashing through a zombie. So maybe he's a friend, maybe he's not. We'll find out. Now this is what I mean by I don't think Infinity Ward is taking the zombies thing too seriously, but I do think they're trying their hardest, and I really like this sort of joking attitude they have coming. It's a little bit different than Treyarch, and so that's what I appreciate about it. And then this is the cool little thing that I mentioned before that the disco ball can do, and it obviously evaporates the zombies even though the zombies are still dancing, but here in just a second he'll go down eventually. And this trap is definitely going to be useful in games. Here our characters are actually running towards another trap. This is the second trap. Oh no, I think we've experienced more traps. But this thing is actually really cool. It'll clamp down on every single zombie. As you know, as you can see, it's an alligator, so it definitely makes sense on why it's eating the zombies. But this thing will definitely be really good for training and then just squashing them all under that. So in this little shot, you can see the first magic wheel location in full with the light pointing upward towards the sky, of course. And then you can see the wonder weapon in action. It appears to be a different form though. It could be the upgraded version or it could be the downgraded version. We don't know between the two yet. We'll just have to see in game. And it has a special ability of freezing zombies. Now this upcoming part gets kind of weird. You can see a giant robot sort of like thing shooting a giant laser out of its eye. It kind of reminds me of the Panzer, but I don't really know what it is going to be like in the game. And then you can see these meteors raining down on the park. This was definitely like it when we got that first shot, but it actually can kill the zombies, as you can see in that little explosion. But hopefully we find out more. Here's the first footage we have for the black hole gun. I honestly think this is going to be extremely overpowered, knowing by the footage right now where it's sucking up like 30 to 40 zombies at once, and so they're definitely going to have to patch this. And then you can see the firework gun, I believe it is called, but this is a really good view because you can actually see the bolt hitting it, and then the zombie rises, and then it just explodes in the firework. Honestly, I'm not sure where they got the idea of having a firework gun, but I'll take it. And then finally we have the zombies in Spaceland. So for the most part, we just have a couple more clips, and then we are done with this whole entire breakdown. Now here at the second last bit of the actual gameplay trailer, you can see all four characters shooting at one giant being. So I'm guessing this is going to be sort of like the boss zombie. If you look up close, you can see his little alien mascot helmet. I don't know, it could be like a mutated person inside of a mascot, and that's what ended up. But you can see his really gross smile. I just now noticed that too. But then you can see him running after, and then bam, Infinite Warfare Zombies. And that's it. Now all David Hasselhoff really says in this is, ooh, these guys are killing it, but Infinity Ward actually gave us a lot more information on what he is and what he's doing here. They said that he was actually a good guy, and when I first saw this, I suspected that he was a bad guy controlling them, but he said that he was there to help get the characters out of the amusement park, but I'm not really sure if that's true or not, but we'll find out if we get the main Easter egg done soon. So guys, that'll about wrap it up for this breakdown. Hopefully you guys did learn something, and if you did, please leave a like. That'd be much appreciated. Honestly, I really liked the trailer and what they told us in the stream a couple days ago, and I'm actually really looking forward to playing this game. So I don't remember when it comes out, but hopefully it comes out soon, because I'll definitely be buying it and definitely having videos on almost everything related to Infinity Warfare Zombies, and also COD 4 Remastered. I'm so excited for that. I'm definitely looking forward to that also. But that's about it. And if you guys enjoyed, please leave a like. That'd be much appreciated. Other than that, bye-bye.